Lady, I just need to fix my BMW. It has like 30 error codes. Lady! Lady! Hello? She said 271 for service. That's a funny number. If you know, you know.
Good morning, BMW series.
You said my 2023 series?
It's a 2020. Sorry, I have to click on something to find out what it is. 2020 M340. Is that right?
Yeah, the M, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Alright, boys. I just had to get my fuck ass BMW serviced. Good thing she didn't forget the M. Let's talk about how we made $3,600 today on the NAC. On the I tried to say NAS and DAC at the same time, but like the DAC, I was deciding between the NAS and the DAC when I should have said both. I said NASDAQ. Shut the fuck up, extra trades. All right, let's get into this. So first things first, getting into today's pre-market. Let's just kind of start over with the bar replay here. As we can see, the only sell side drawn liquidity that we had is from the open, like 300 points away. All right, son, we're genuinely not getting that. We don't even have an order block either. We have nothing for sell side. We had this order block right here that got formed, but it already got retraced into on this candle right here. So no order block there. No sell side draws. However, if we look at the lower time frames here, as you can see, we have, according to my indicator, key level, Asia high, London high right here that got already taken. And there was another key level as well. I don't know why it just like disappeared off the screen, but it's there. I promise. It's one of the levels. Anyways, we have buy side draws and liquidity. Let's talk about what happened during the pre-market. So we got this S&P divergence at this 859 lows. Boom, boom, right here. As you can see, price took these lows on NQ, but not ES. So that is indicative of an SMT divergence. Okay. What else do we have? We have a 5-minute break of structure. Okay. Moving us closer to our buy side draws. All right. This low right here was our most recent protected high / low, whatever you want to call it. Like protected high, protected low, protected high, protected low. Low got fucking obliterated right here. Closed above. Break of structure right there. All right, cool. Now, when you're trading, you want to consider both price and time. And the unfortunate thing about today's trade was that you could have taken it if time wasn't of the essence here. As you can see, we had a very nice 1-minute inverse fair value gap right here on this candle closure. But obviously the S&P didn't form, so I wouldn't have taken that. It was like 1 minute before the open, right? So where did I take my trade? Let's talk about it and how we got all the way up here. Boom, 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 boom. So that's a pre-market right there. Let's get rid of this 1-minute IFG. You don't really need to look at that anymore. And let's actually open my executions. So, boom. Cool. When we moved up off of the open, we had another break in structure, already confirming the trend to keep moving up on ES. And on NQ, we broke the most recent high and not the higher time frame right here, which is just fine. And we had London highs resting above it. So my idea, my thought process here was to take the trade on this candle closure 1 minute after the open, have my stop loss set at this recent low, and my full take profit would have been Asia highs all the way up here. So that would have been 1.67 R. 1.67 R, and that's kind of what happened with my trade. It does say that I took it on this candle right here. Unfortunately, my calculator was bugging the fuck out this morning, so I traded manually on Tradeovate, and I got a little bit of pretty shitty fills. I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is. And I was like, okay, we could displace off of London high and just fucking immediately go down. So here's what I did: I broke even the moment we took London high. You know what I mean? I was like, you know what? I could look for the shorts after I do get taken out, because we do have some more prominent draws above, which include Asia highs, key level, another key level. I really don't know why it's not showing up here, but I swear to God it's here. It's in the fucking recording and everything. But I took it off of the break in structure, and yeah, that's when I took my trade. And if you notice, I got edged by like 13 points on our TP here. The reason being, is because I trailed my stop at every single candle low. Saw this candle go up, trailed the stop here. Saw this candle go up, trailed the stop here. And I kept going until eventually I had my stop set for this low right here, which is just a 1-to-1, which is, you know, just fine, right? Still made a lot of bread on the day because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what your risk to reward is as long as you're winning trades and risking enough money to actually make a decent amount of money. Right after that, we did eventually come down and take all these lows. And I did think that we were going to do that because we literally don't have any more prominent draws of liquidity resting above. If you take a look at like previous day high, it's just up here. We maybe could have taken it. We were like 60 points away, right? Maybe. Because it's a little bit above Asia highs. So if we were to come to that full draw, what we would have done was come up a little bit above it. Because if you guys notice, sometimes when we take prominent draws in liquidity, we usually come up a little bit more above that draw, and then we go right back down, right? So I was thinking, okay, maybe we take previous day high and Asia high, and then come back down, and I would have taken my full profit at Asia high, so it should be safe. But you know that didn't happen. Like you're never gonna be able to get the market down like 10 out of 10 times, but you can predict it pretty fucking well if you know what you're doing. We came right back down, took all these lows, and then once we took these lows, here's the thing. Here's a very important thing in trading. Once the draw on liquidity is taken and price has nowhere else to target, you're left in a pit of like a mystery, pretty much. You don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. See, we took these lows right here, which were the only sell side draw. Okay, look what happened after. Chop City, come up, probably fill like a 5-minute or some shit. Yeah, fill this 5-minute, inverse it, come back down. It doesn't matter that we inverse it because time and price and draws and liquidity aren't aligned. Like there's no prominent draw anymore. We already took the prominent draw in the first like, you know, half an hour of open. We don't have anything else to fucking consider. So we just fucking move sideways, and that's what we've been doing. Just moving sideways. That's why you have to catch your move within half an hour of the open. If you're waiting till after, then you're not going to catch anything. You're just not going to make any money because it's extremely hard to predict, and most people aren't good at it, which is the reason why most people trade New York Open. You don't even have to get good at it. You should just get good at that thing that's easy. Because most people, they'll want to get good at the thing that's hard just to tell other people they got good at the thing that's hard. It's like, oh, bro, I work a job and I have such long hours, and bro, I barely make any money. Like I make all right money, but like it's about the hard work. It's not about the money. Like, bro, shut your bitch ass up, bro. Do what's easy, and do it better than everyone else. That's when you can impress people. That's what I'm doing right now. But yeah, that's the trade I took for today. I would say this is like an A+ trade, especially with that SMT. I'm sure a lot of people would have tried to like long preemptively pre-market or some shit and get like taken out by this low right here because there was no SMT formed. I was definitely thinking that, but even if I think it, I'll never actually do it because it's a pre-market trade, and you know, you never know which way the open's gonna go. I was seeing the setup form, and yeah, that shit was pretty fucking easy. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully my BMW gets fixed. They scheduled the appointment for the end of this week, which is like low-key buns, but it is what it is. Anyways, I'll catch you all in tomorrow's video. Peace out.